All right, I think, oh my gosh, dude, that tonsils, man, didn't know garlic was gonna shoot out of it like that. Oh my gosh, and the water flosser approach. Fun fact, I was the first person to ever invent a water flosser that was actually made for tonsil stone removal. Oh my gosh, this is bad. I don't know if I can watch this whole thing, guys. This one's scraping stuff out. Try not to do that either, because you can damage your tonsils. You can see how red her tonsils are. The Q-tip approach, that's the old school way of doing it. And honestly, if you don't have our old water flosser, which is now discontinued, unfortunately, until version 2 comes out, it might be your best bet. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there because that is just too much for me, guys. I think you guys are probably either gagging yourself or you're thinking to yourself, how the heck does this happen, Ventus? And it's really interesting. Your tonsils have these things called crypts in them. They're little, crypts, little crevasses in your tonsils. And you get food and gunk. When you chew it up, little tiny bits of that food get stuck in one of those crevasses. And when you swallow, it causes the muscles around there to compress, and it compresses it a little bit, and then more food compresses, and then more food compresses, and it creates this almost like a pearl, like you're a clam making a pearl, but you're creating a stinky, rotten food pearl in your tonsils. And then slowly over time, those build up and get stuck. Now, you can tell if you have these if you're somebody who brushes your teeth all the time and people are like, bro, your breath stinks. Go brush your teeth. And you're like, I just got done brushing my teeth. What the heck? Another thing is you feel something scratchy in the back of your throat. That could be another thing that you find. Or two, if you open your mouth and you see those little white balls kind of sticking out there in the back, those are signs that you're probably somebody who gets these tonsil stones. I got them. That's why I invented the Aqua Clean Duo, the very first water flosser to actually do that. Now, we've discontinued that until version 2 comes out. You can see the new box for it here. That'll come out in a couple months. I know you guys have been asking me a ton. Now, if you use a regular water flosser, it is very harmful to the tissue because it is too high powered. So, unfortunately, probably your best bet is using like a Q-tip with some Vaseline on it for now or if you have one of our old water flossers, obviously it's still awesome for it. But don't worry, we are coming back out with the water flosser. You guys will see it. There's a whole nother story around that guy why we had to stop selling that one. I don't want to get into, but needless to say, this is crazy and a big problem. So yeah, but once you get these removed, you can gargle with like a mouthwash or something daily to try and prevent that food from getting, stuck in there over time. So either way, kind of gnarly. Eli Code says, what causes tonsil stones? Well, I just told you, you heard that one. Snow Pancake says, tonsil stones are literally the human versions of pearls. And I actually said that too. That's crazy. It's almost like you guys know exactly what I'm thinking these days. All this 6 years of educating you guys is finally working. Dick Sausage says, they smell like wonderful roses. No, they don't. And if anybody's had tonsil stones and squeezed them together and smelled them, oh my gosh, you know exactly what I'm talking about and why your breath rinks if you haven't.